Hello, everyone. Today I want to welcome you to an episode of Happy Meadow Tales, where we will follow Robby the Rabbit and Benny the Squirrel and others in adventures and fun things that happen in the meadow. Join me as we get started on the new one. Robby and Benny hear a story about Jesus being born. One day in Happy Meadow, while Robby and Benny is walking by a church, they heard the pastor talking, and he said, let's read chapter 2 of Matthew. It talked about the wise men that came looking for the newborn Jesus, the King of the Jews. And they're educated and very smart kings from afar. And God provided them with a guiding light to follow where Jesus was. We know that when they got close to Jerusalem, they couldn't see the guiding light anymore. And that's why they went to the local king, King Herod, to find out where the newborn king was born at. Well, it was customary to bring gifts to the newborn king, and every king wanted to give the newest royal child something to show that they were friendly to that kingdom. This kept the kings from attacking the kingdom that bordered them. Well, King Herod called together all of his chief priests and his scribes and his Pharisees and the teachers of the law, and he asked them where the Messiah was born. Well, you see, these educated people that helped the king, they knew all about the birth, even the place called Bethlehem, which was a day's walk away from the castle where he was born. They knew, but they didn't care enough to go look for themselves. Now the wise men knew where to go, and they headed out again. And as soon as they got out of the palace, that guiding light returned. And you see, they started rejoicing because they knew that they were heading in the right direction. When you are seeking God, looking for Him, He will send you a guiding light and point the right direction. Now after they saw the newborn child with his mother Mary, they bowed down and they worshipped him. When they opened their treasures and presented him with gifts of frankincense, gold, and myrrh. The point is that when you're looking and studying about godly things, then you will be led into a great adventure. God will guide you with a light that will lead you to Jesus. And that's how the pastor ended the story that Robby and Benny heard. And they were overjoyed, and they went back and told their meadow friends of this story about the birth of a baby Jesus that everybody honored and loved. The end.